The things with optics, if you're a man of capabilities and you're a man of choice, it's just like dating. It's hard to pick one, so you pick them all. Unless you're a nerd, then you're on iron sights.
Hey, that was a good shot.
Trigger therapy, subscribe. The Vortex PST. My name's Anthony. This is Trigger Therapy. Thank you guys so much for watching. So today, we're gonna be doing a review of the Vortex PST LPVO. So these originally, they come black. I spray painted mine, mixed it up, added some green, added some brown. They scrape up. I like to use my guns. Guns are tools, they're not just collector's items. I mean, if you got yourself like a really rare gun or something really unique, sure, but kind of treat these as a tool. I've already spray painted my whole rifle setup prior. I used some paint spray that cleans it all up. I'll show it on screen how it looked. It was fairly ugly. I try to replicate Garan Thumb in one of his videos. It looked like shit, so I cleaned it up. I think it looks a lot better like black, but today is not about that. It's about the Vortex PST 126. So it's the Viper PST 126. So why did I get the Vortex PST? I'm a big fan of just single small red dots. Okay, you could get a bunch of different reticles with LPVOs. If you want to do, especially when you're going like 1 to 10, you want those reticles due to bullet drop, etc. This is a 126. I got it more for like close to mid-range. I was debating between a red dot, another EOTech, whatever you want to get, but I do like the single, just a single dot. They're extremely bright too. So when you go for lower end pricing on LPVOs, about 500 and under, bro, I'm about to blow a tire, bro. When you're going on the lower end with LPVOs, the brightness levels, they're not there. So if you want daylight bright, they're not going to be that daylight bright for you. So I'll have a few different categories and I'll talk about durability wise. So I've beat this sucker up multiple times. As you guys can see, paint marks, like this thing's been dropped. It's gotten beat up quite a bit. Still stays zero. It holds zero very well. Great little optic. I really like it. If you want to check out what it looks like, can you see? Passes the durability test. Great setup. Brightness on the reticle, that's option 2. Very good. So Primary Arms just came out with a competitor for this. It's the Nova. It's also single dot. It's also within a budget 500 and under range, and it's actually brighter than this sucker. So if you like it, I would go for the Nova. If you want the brightness. If you want the reliability and if you want the warranty, I would go Vortex. The reason why I went Vortex is due to no questions asked, guaranteed. You break it, they'll send you a brand new one, no questions asked, whether it's your fault, their fault, you drop it, you crack the glass, anything on it. Vortex takes care of you. So I love Vortex. I got a couple other optics. I got binoculars from Vortex. I've had buddies that broke their red dots, no questions asked. They send them an email and a picture and they just ship you a brand new one. Great reputable company. Vortex, great optic. A few things: durability, great; warranty, great; brightness level, great. I love the single dot reticle, great, awesome. There's one thing I don't like about this optic, and it is the throw lever. It does not have a throw lever. It does not come with the throw lever. Aftermarket throw levers are ridiculously garbage. Unless you're getting something extremely expensive, if you want to save some money on a throw lever, they are trash. I don't like this one. I got it from MKM. Do not like it whatsoever. Don't like it. Okay. So brightness adjusting, it's very textile. You hear it. It's very physical. You have to move it. It won't move by itself. I would say it's a good mix of enough force to make it move, but not too much force. So I think it's great. And then the windage and elevation caps, these are great. So they screw on to keep this safe, and these are very textile as well. They're a little more firm than the brightness, but that's because you play with the brightness lever so much. These, you just zero it in, and it's one click. It's a half MOA, and very, very simple. You also hear the sound. I'm not sure if the camera will pick it up, but they're great. Same with the windage. Take that sucker off. They're fairly firm. They're only gonna move when you want them to move it, and you got the caps for protectiveness. So I don't have the longest arms. I actually like to run my stock about halfway generally. Eye relief on this sucker, fairly good. I'm 6'1". My arms are a little shorter than the average 6'1" guy, and I like to run my stock about halfway to maybe 3/4 of the way. I don't like it run it all the way. I like my elbow tucked a little more to my side. And this is, how many inches is that? I don't know, 5-6 inches, and I can see a clear picture. The glass quality on this is great. The red dot is great. It's very crisp. So my only problem, this LPVO is going to be the throw lever. So when you first get one of these, it's extremely stiff. It's still fairly stiff. Like, you see me playing with this, that's pretty stiff. I'd want it a little less stiff than this. When you get it at first, it's even stiffer than that. It's about two times harder to make it move. So only problem is it doesn't come with a throw lever. There's no way to mount one. You have to get one of these kind of cheap ones that pinch it, and they move around. You have to adjust the tightness on it all the time. So that's the only problem. They do have higher end models where the throw lever is built in it and you just screw it into it. I think that's a way better system. So Vortex PST, do I recommend it? Absolutely. Great little optic. Price wise, when these came out, they were about $800. You could actually find these for $500 and under. When I got this, it came with a mount, which I got a new one. I really like these Aero Precision lightweight mounts. I got it from Brownells, and it came with their kind of like a Brownells cheap LPVO mount for free. I think I got it for $429. So great little optic. I highly recommend the Viper PST. If you're gonna get to Vortex, I wouldn't recommend anything lower than this due to glass clarity. I have a few buddies that got Vortexes, and they got the lower end models, and the glass clarity is just not there. It's kind of like watching a 1080 HD movie versus watching something 4K. So when you look through this sight line, everything just looks extremely clear. I've beaten this sucker up, and the glass quality on it is just awesome. I really like it. So it's a 1:6 Vortex PST. Get yourself one. We also filmed the Desert Eagle video today. Check it out. It's going to be linked in the description. And so thank you guys so much for watching. This is Anthony, this is Trigger Therapy, and let me know what kind of optics you run on your AR setups, whether you run LPVOs, red dots, what kind of LPVOs, what you like about them, what you hate about them. Honestly, there's not a lot to hate about optics. They're great, you know? Red dots, the things with optics, if you're a man of capabilities and you're a man of choice, it's just like dating. It's hard to pick one, so you pick them all. Unless you're a nerd, then you run iron sights. So get yourself an LPVO, and if you're a nerd, let me know why you're a nerd and why you run irons. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, and there's gonna be in the description, there's gonna be a Desert Eagle video that we filmed as well. Check that one out. Let's make this into a bigger channel. Thank you guys. Bye-bye. Trigger Therapy. Subscribe.